Hey, sorry, I had a little bit of frog in my throat there. But we are back, and I've got a real quick video here. I wanted to end the year with something fast, and I was in the 660 subscriber range. I was like, well, 6 more subscribers, and I could do something for Iron Maiden for Number of the Beast. Well, I've been loving these cool minis or not, so I decided, okay, I'm going to do up Eddie, and sure enough, we hit that number, that 666 subscribers. So I was like, well, I'm going to do something for Iron Maiden here. So we're going to go ahead and get Eddie painted up here. Real quick paint job. It's not my best because I did kind of rush it a little bit. So we're going to just get into it right here. Starting off with some Stynylrez Black, my go-to primer. Just going to get a nice coating on him. Give him it was just one coat at this time because it went on a little bit thicker, but the nice thing about it is that it shrinks as it dries. Then going with a Zenithal Prime with the Vallejo Surface Primer. This is the Ghost Gray. This is going to it's going to lighten up all the high areas because we're going straight from the top down. Anything that's sticking out is going to get that Vallejo Primer right there, and then after that we're going to go in and just do a little bit of extra highlighting with some Vallejo White. This is going to get your details pretty much pulled out so you can see those later on. And if I can keep in the shot here, there we go. Yeah, I gotta have some fun with these guys. Okay, just doing some dry brushing right there on the highest points. I'm not doing a slap chop with this one. I don't know. I've been painting a certain way for all my life, and I've tried slap chop, and I'm just not a fan of it. But it works for some people, so good on you. Okay, we're just gonna get those high points there. All right, then going in, this is gonna be some Citadel Contrast Guilliman Flesh, and I thinned it down a little bit with some contrast medium, but I think I really didn't need to in the end because it just came out a little light. I ended up giving it 2 coats. Which, I mean, all in all, I probably could have just went with the one coat and it would have been fine, but it's okay. It still came out nice in the end. So like I said, this is going to be a short video, real quick project, and like I said, I went a little too quick on it. There's a couple things on there that after I got finished with it, I saw it and I was like, nah, I could have spent a little bit more time on this, that, or the other. But like I said, I was getting close to that Number of the Beast, so I was thinking Iron Maiden, and yeah, I just had to do it. Just a little bit of whimsy in there. So, all right, going in with the old formula of Citadel's Nuln Oil. I'm just going in. I could have used the Tamiya Panaline accent on this, but I figured I'd use the Nuln Oil. I really didn't want too much of that oil on the actual oil on the head like that, but that kind of differentiates all those strands of hair there. So, all right, Cantor Blue, nice color for denim for blue jeans. I'm gonna just go ahead and block in all that, and then eventually we're gonna go in and lighten them up because it's gonna be a little bit faded. Yeah, they don't actually have a figure for the cover of Number of the Beast. So this is the closest Eddie that comes to it. This is from Killers, and on the album cover, he's actually got a yellow glow to him from some object source lighting from a street lamp. I end up not doing that on this figure. I just figured, okay, well, just paint him up just like he's out on the street. All right, going in with some Vallejo White. Just gonna get some edge highlighting there on the t-shirt. I still wanted to keep the dirty, grungy look of that t-shirt because it should look pretty nasty. There we go. And that brush has seen better days, I can tell you right now. I think it's going to eventually become a dry brush. Okay, now I'm adding in some Reikland Flesh Shade. This is going to add a little bit of warmth to that Guilliman Flesh. And I'm sure Eddie's got that dead flesh look to him, but this is going to warm it up just a little bit. So, pretty happy with that too. Blurry. There we go. All right, now Citadel Blue Horror, this is the color we're going to use to add a little bit of faded texture to the blue jeans. Now it's going to look just like lines because that's what it is, but later on I go in and I give it a glaze of the original color, that Cantor blue, and it's going to blend that all in very nicely. I'll tell you what, if I didn't have so many other projects, I would just keep on painting these Iron Maiden figures. Such fun sculpts, and I really hope they do more in the future. There we go. I'm just trying to keep the fade to where the worn areas would be, and then where the highlights would be. So everything up front, the knees, the rear, all those areas there. I'll tell you what, I think they're about 25 millimeter. I don't think they're 28, but these figures are tough to work with my camera. I had to have them so close. All right, Tamiya panel line accent. Boom, boom, look at that. There we go. All right, looking pretty good. There we go. All right, get a little bit of snakebite leather, Citadel contrast, just on that handle of his hatchet there, and blurry again. See, I tell you, these my camera was working overtime with this one. But I'll tell you what, yeah, if you're enjoying it so far, give it a like. If you're not subscribed, I would ask you to please consider subscribing. Channel's really taken off lately, so I do appreciate all the subscriptions. I appreciate all the support, and yeah, we're going to keep on coming with more content. Hello. There he goes. All right, he's looking pretty good right there. I'm going to be working on that base a little bit there. Got some bottles and newspapers and all that fun stuff, and there's a severed arm in there too, so I'm gonna have some fun with that in a minute. That is the Green Stuff World Coagulated Blood. Now, I'm not a big fan of Green Stuff World, but I've had this paint of theirs for a long time. It's not as bright as Blood for the Blood God, but it gets the point across. And there we go. Let me put some on his hatchet there. Perfect. Blurry. Oh, I gotta work on that. Very cool. Okay, so this is gonna stem from a visit from my son. I had my kids for the holidays, and my son was working on his Death Guard. He was working on Mortarion, and he didn't clean my airbrush very well. So I found out later. So I used this Winsor & Newton brush restore and cleaner. This stuff is the best I've ever worked with. I mean, yes, very noxious. You want to be really careful when you're working with it, but it will clean everything. If you have brushes that are stiff and stuck together with paint, it will soften them up. Oop, almost lost it there. And I use it to deep clean my airbrush too. There's some shooting out right there. And you will see in a little bit how that will clean the inside of that cup. Because when he was using my Stynylrez Black Primer, he didn't clean it out very well. And I know he's going to watch this, so take better care of your stuff there, buddy. And take care of mine too. Alright, so yeah, I'm just using that brush on the inside. We're going to clean the inside of that cup. You can see all that black Stynylrez primer. Yeah, I've taken brushes that were so stuck together that you could like throw them in a piece of styrofoam and stick it in there. And then using this, it completely cleans them up. And you can see the cleaner on the inside there. And I'm gonna put some on there so you can see what the, yep, very nasty. So just a little bit of cleaning. I'm going to clean the outside too, because I'll show you before and after too. Yeah, he needs to take better care of his stuff. He needs to take better care of my stuff too. And like I said, I know he's going to watch this. So no, this product I've had for a while. Really happy with it. I still use the brush soap, but normally I'll use the brush soap after I get done with this to help to restore the points. Yep, just cleaning the outside now. And yeah, you can still see some of that on the inside, so I'm just going to get in there and clean it all out. There we go. I'm sure you could probably use alcohol, but I've never used alcohol to clean out my airbrush. It's all cleaned out. And that's what it looked like before. Still needs a little bit of work, but it's not the greatest airbrush in the world. It's one of those $25 master airbrushes from Amazon, but it gets the job done. But this stuff right here, yeah, amazing. So let's get to the final reveal, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you liked the video, check out the playlist on the left and subscribe on the right. We'll see you in the next one.